In this video, you will learn how to cut and trim your own hair with confidence. You will save thousands of dollars. You will never be afraid of scissors ever again. You will most likely subscribe for more straight to the point, easy to follow, and money saving tutorials. And you will check out my new book, The Hidden Side, linked below, because you want even more life hacks and solutions to all your problems, resulting in you living the best life you've always wanted. Don't forget to watch until the very end so you don't miss out on any of my tips and tricks. And now let's start. If this is your first time cutting, only cut 1 inch to ½ inch off. I'll explain why later in this video. The first step is to section off the top of your hair and secure it with a hair clip. Bring your hair in front of you and practice moving your pointer finger as so. Pretend that your hand is a flat iron and run it through. This separates your hair evenly. Cut diagonally starting from where you want your layers to begin and cut down towards the ground. You can also cut upwards to define it and make the ends look sharper. Always comb all your hair before cutting. You need to be able to see exactly where your hair starts and ends so that the layers will come out right. With any hairband, tie what you just cut behind you so it's out of the way. Bring down a new layer of hair and clip off the top part. And remember to always comb out your hair. You seriously do not want any knots. You can also just tilt your head to the side a little and begin to take strands closest to the ceiling, cutting gradually in a downward stair pattern to the ground. The next tip is to only use professional hair cutting scissors. They are sharper and will give you the best results. No one will know you did this yourself unless you use a pair of dull scissors, resulting in choppy ends, making it obby. I will link my favorite ones below for those interested, along with even more hair cutting tips on my blog, RUSSOstyles.com, so you can truly perfect cutting your own hair at home, especially now with this crazy pandemic. Now the reason why I told you to only cut ½ inch to 1 inch off is because I want you to follow exactly what I'm doing if this is your first time cutting your own hair. You just want to get the hang of it first. Trust me, you won't make a mistake if you follow my steps correctly. After you get the hang of practicing cutting ½ inch to 1 inch off, you will then master how to cut your hair with confidence, even if you decide to cut 3 to 5 inches off at a time. To be honest, it took me a lot of courage to cut my own hair. My heart was literally beating so fast the first time I tried to. I was so scared. But after 3 years of doing so, I feel like a pro now. It's funny looking back actually, no one taught me how to do this and this was all self-taught on my own. I can say I have saved so much money by cutting my own hair and not having to worry that the hairdressers will chop off everything. This is how short my top layers are. Basically, they are just a tiny bit below my chin, near my neck area. Same goes on the other side. I just took strands and I basically just cut just a tiny little bit. Now the reason why I'm only cutting a little bit off my top layer is because it's already quite short and I don't want to cut it any shorter. However, if your hair is longer than mine on the top, I strongly suggest you to cut way more than I'm cutting right now and follow how short my layers are if you want the exact same look, since a lot of you always tell me you want the same haircut as mine. For my bangs, I always just cut upwards as so. It's really easy and simple, nothing complicated. Now take a small section from your crown as so and begin to cut upwards, just so that the back and everything else will look even. Okay, so I just finished cutting my hair, and if I tilt my head to the side, you guys can actually fully see all my layers going on. Basically, whenever I went to the hairdresser, they always screw up on my hair. They literally cut off like this much off. It got to the point where I had to start buying extensions, but finally this was all my real hair. So this is a proper shot of the back of my hair, and yeah, this is how your hair could turn out too. And don't forget, if you also want to know more exclusive life-changing hacks, I wrote it all nicely out for you in my new book, filled with tons of hidden secrets and solutions to everything, resulting in you living the best life you've always wanted. You are amazing for watching until the end, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next tutorial.